Gerald R. Ford USS? What a place that it's almost been really the U.S. Navy is an unstoppable force dedicated to strengthening the nation's defenses and pushing the boundaries of cutting-edge warfare technology. Recently, it unveiled something so formidable that it even caught the attention of SpaceX's chief engineer, Elon Musk. At the heart of this breakthrough is the awe-inspiring USS Gerald R. Ford, an engineering marvel and a true symbol of American naval dominance. This massive warship isn't just another addition to the fleet. It marks a turning point in naval warfare. As it sails the seas, nations like Russia and other potential adversaries are now facing a challenge unlike anything before, one that will truly test their military strength. But what exactly does this warship look like? What are its capabilities, and how does its arrival reshape the balance of power in global naval warfare? Join us as we embark on an exciting journey to uncover the USS Gerald R. Ford's revolutionary technology and formidable weaponry. But before we proceed further into the video, subscribe to the channel so that you can stay updated with such information. Let's begin. Before we dive in, it's important to understand how other world powers are strengthening their own naval forces. Russia and China, in particular, are the two biggest challenges to U.S. military supremacy, each with unique strategies and cutting-edge arsenals designed to counter threats. The United States continues to lead in innovation, equipping its fleet with state-of-the-art laser defense systems and next-generation aircraft carriers. These advancements allow the Navy to detect and neutralize threats, such as hypersonic missiles, before they can strike. Massive investments in research and development further reinforce America's commitment to staying ahead in the arms race, particularly in areas like hypersonic missiles and directed energy weapons. Meanwhile, Russia boasts a long legacy of military strength and technological breakthroughs that it has aggressively developed hypersonic missile systems, including the fearsome Avangard and Zircon, capable of reaching blistering speeds while evading conventional missile defense systems. That Russia's naval forces also feature powerful nuclear-powered submarines armed with ballistic missiles that can strike targets with devastating precision while remaining virtually undetectable. China, too, has made major strides in hypersonic missile development and naval warfare. Determined to challenge U.S. naval dominance, China has built a formidable arsenal, including advanced anti-ship ballistic missiles like the DF-21D and DF-26, designed to target aircraft carriers and other critical assets with a range exceeding 1,500 kilometers. These missiles can deal catastrophic damage over vast distances. In addition to missile technology, China has rapidly expanded its naval fleet, prioritizing the construction of advanced submarines and aircraft carriers. The launch of the Type 001A, its first domestically built aircraft carrier, represents a major milestone in its naval ambitions. Furthermore, China's nuclear-powered attack submarines have undergone significant upgrades, enhancing their defensive capabilities to pose a serious challenge on the global stage. The competition for supremacy in naval combat is intensifying. While the U.S., Russia, and China each have their advantages in tactics, the development of modern naval assets, laser defense systems, and hypersonic missiles highlights the importance of maintaining a potent naval presence. Constant innovation, adaptation, and investment in advanced technologies are required due to the evolving dynamics of naval combat. This need for constant innovation has pushed the U.S. Navy to create one of the deadliest and most powerful weapons imaginable. Let's explore the USS Gerald R. Ford, the most recent addition to the U.S. Navy's impressive arsenal. The United States' affinity for expensive weapons capable of unleashing mass destruction is no secret. Therefore, it shouldn't be surprising to hear that they created the USS Gerald R. Ford. This mammoth warship, surpassing all others in size and cost, is the backbone of the U.S. Navy's strategic preparations for potential conflicts. The USS Gerald R. Ford stands as a floating fortress, housing many unimaginably potent weapons that solidify its position as an unstoppable force. This indomitable vessel has assumed its rightful place within the esteemed U.S. naval fleet, having surmounted many challenges and weathered the storm of protracted development. The USS Gerald R. Ford commands deserved attention with its 9 towering stories and weighing a mind-boggling 97,000 tons. This behemoth of the seas evokes a profound sense of awe. Its very presence sends tremors through the hearts of adversaries, for it represents an unparalleled embodiment of sheer might. Yet its capabilities transcend its dimensions. The USS Gerald R. Ford symbolizes the culmination of a strenuous 21-year project, transforming a modest concept into a breathtaking reality. Ensuring the seaworthiness of this colossal warship has been a top priority. Extensive training exercises involving various aircraft and carriers have taken place over the past few months. The USS Gerald R. Ford has undergone rigorous testing to ensure it conforms to the highest standards during the final testing. Exercise known as Comp-2X, Composite Training Unit Exercise. The ship worked with other fleet members to demonstrate its capabilities. The USS Gerald R. Ford passed this exercise with flying colors, obtaining all the necessary certifications. The journey leading up to this point has not been without its fair share of challenges. The immense size of the warship amplified the complexities encountered during construction, resulting in significant delays and cost overruns in the past decade of a series of setbacks, including debates over upgraded components, such as the electromagnetic aircraft launch system, advanced weapons elevators, and advanced arresting gear, AG, sparked disagreements among lawmakers and even caught the attention of President Donald Trump. However, those tribulations are now a thing of the past. The USS Gerald R. Ford takes center stage as a magnificent spectacle within the U.S. Navy fleet and is ready to be assigned to a combatant commander. Its systems are reliable and capable of operating with pinpoint precision. The USS Gerald R. Ford's reliability and precision stem from its advanced systems, including the MLs for smooth and tailored aircraft launches, advanced weapons elevators for efficient munition transport, and the AAG for safe and precise aircraft landings. The USS Gerald R. Ford is equipped with state-of-the-art radar and sensor systems that provide complete situational awareness, while its integrated power system, IPS, efficiently manages power distribution. With nuclear propulsion and cutting-edge firefighting technology, the carrier guarantees nearly limitless range, enhanced energy efficiency, and maximum crew safety. These advanced innovations, combined with a highly skilled crew, make the USS Gerald R. Ford a powerhouse within the U.S. Navy fleet. Despite its sophisticated onboard systems, the U.S. Navy recognized the need to integrate hypersonic missiles to strengthen its offensive capabilities and effectively counter emerging threats. Acknowledging their game-changing potential, military strategists have prioritized hypersonic missile development, making it a focal point of the Pentagon's 2024 budget proposal, which is currently under congressional review. This proposal outlines a significant $11 billion investment solely dedicated to the development and procurement of hypersonic and long-range missile systems. This ambitious funding request underscores the Navy's unwavering commitment to national security. Following a series of successful tests over the past year, the Navy confidently seeks approval, pledging to deliver 24 fully operational hypersonic missiles. These tests have yielded impressive results, demonstrating the missile's ability to obliterate targets in an astonishing 30 seconds. These figures are undeniably remarkable. However, patience remains crucial as the development of such advanced weaponry requires meticulous research and refinement. Yet, with China and Russia accelerating their advancements, the urgency to fast-track U.S. efforts cannot be ignored. Russia has already showcased the destructive capabilities of hypersonic missiles during its assault on Ukraine. Meanwhile, a recent intelligence leak has thrust China into the spotlight as a formidable contender in the hypersonic arms race, revealing a secretive test of the experimental DF-27 ICBM. If the leaked intelligence proves accurate, China has successfully engineered a hypersonic missile, sonic missile capable of breaching U.S. missile defenses is an unsettling revelation, to say the least. These rapid developments reinforce the importance of the U.S. Navy's hypersonic missile program. Though still in the development phase, The race to close the gap with Russia and China is intensifying. The U.S. Navy remains steadfast in its mission to uphold America's security and military dominance. The path forward may be demanding, but there's no denying the transformative impact hypersonic missiles could have on future warfare. Current research and development efforts aim to arm the U.S. Navy with the necessary capabilities to neutralize emerging threats and sustain its strategic advantage in an evolving global arena. At first glance, countering hypersonic missiles might seem like an insurmountable challenge for the 97,000-ton USS Gerald R. Ford, especially when these missiles streak through the sky at mind-blowing speeds beyond Mach 5. But the United States has an unconventional yet ingenious response: lasers. These high-tech, cost-effective weapons offer a light-speed solution to a problem that would otherwise seem impossible to solve. Picture a hypersonic missile hurtling toward its target, driven by immense speed. While one might consider launching another missile to intercept and destroy the threat, achieving this is incredibly challenging. Hypersonic missiles travel at astonishing velocities, typically surpassing Mach 5, 5 times the speed of sound. At such speeds, they cover vast distances in mere seconds, making traditional interception methods exceptionally difficult. Beyond their sheer speed, hypersonic missiles follow flight paths with razor-thin margins for error. Even the slightest deviation or disruption can drastically impact their effectiveness. This need for absolute precision makes intercepting them even more complex. Adding to the challenge, hypersonic missiles are engineered for extreme maneuverability, capable of executing sharp, unpredictable course changes mid-flight. This agility makes it incredibly difficult for conventional defense systems to track, predict, and neutralize them. Their ability to shift direction without warning further complicates interception attempts. Another major hurdle is the intense heat generated during hypersonic travel. These extreme temperatures can interfere with the performance of traditional defense systems, limiting their reliability. Developing materials and technologies that can endure such high thermal stress is crucial for any effective countermeasure. That on top of all this, the reaction window for detecting and responding to a hypersonic missile is alarmingly short. Decision-makers must rapidly assess the threat, determine the best response, and deploy a countermeasure within seconds. In such high-stakes scenarios, split-second precision is essential. This is where lasers emerge as a game-changing solution. A high-powered energy beam directed at an incoming missiles could disable their antennas, disrupting their guidance systems and throwing them off course. In this scenario, pinpoint accuracy is critical. Precisely targeting the missile's vulnerabilities can dismantle it mid-flight. However, fully developing laser technology powerful enough to counter hypersonic threats remains years away. Despite these challenges, the U.S. Navy is pushing full speed ahead in research and development, determined to close the technological gap. The reality that China and Russia have taken the lead in hypersonic weapons is concerning. That it's rare for the United States to find itself in a trailing position, yet the current landscape suggests otherwise. However, hope lies in Lockheed Martin's cutting-edge high-energy laser weapon, Helios. This advanced directed energy system has quickly become a top national defense priority. At the same time, some simultaneous efforts are underway to develop the United States hypersonic missiles. The Pentagon has canceled 2 other major programs that could have served as potential defensive measures in favor of the missiles. This decision is evidence of the Pentagon's trust in the technology. As the United States navigates this complex realm of hypersonic warfare, it must acknowledge that the path to reliable and efficient laser systems remains a challenging journey. Even so, it remains steadfast in its commitment to bridging the gap in technology and reclaiming its top position. With a sharp focus and unwavering determination to overcome the problems ahead, the U.S. Navy is well-positioned to explore the true potential of lasers as a formidable weapon against hypersonic missiles. The U.S. Navy's relentless pursuit of expansion and military preparedness takes center stage in its 2024 budget request. With a staggering proposal of $25.8 billion an increase of $1 billion compared to the previous year. This signifies its determination to bolster its fleet and reinforce its capabilities in the face of potential conflicts. The portion of the budget allocated for shipyard repairs and submarines is $2.73 billion, recognizing the criticality of well-maintained shipyards. The Navy's investment ensures the operational readiness of its fleet. Furthermore, the focus on submarines, particularly the production of the second Columbia-class ballistic missile submarine, reinforces the Navy's commitment to maintaining a formidable undersea deterrent capability. The budget request also covers the acquisition of 9 ships, amounting to $32.80 billion. This strategic allocation underscores the Navy's intent to increase its fleet size and operational capacity by expanding its naval presence. The Navy solidifies its ability to project power and respond effectively to emerging threats across various theaters of operation. In addition, the Navy's budget proposal includes funding for 4 types of missiles: the long-range anti-ship missile, the Standard Missile, and the Naval Strike Missile. The Advanced Medium-Range Air-to-Air Missile is a significant investment by the Navy. By investing in these sophisticated missiles, the Navy aims to enhance its offensive capabilities and establish a robust defense against potential adversaries. These formidable missiles are pivotal in encountering threats, including anti-ship missiles and airborne hazards. A fundamental objective underlying the Navy's budget request is the shift toward becoming attack-ready rather than solely prioritizing personnel expansion. The emphasis on fleet expansion, advanced weaponry, and shipyard repairs reflects a proactive strategy to assert dominance by fortifying its capabilities across different domains. The Navy seeks to deter potential adversaries and ensure the security of the United States and its national interests. In short, the United States Navy's budget request for 2024 proves its commitment to future expansion through investments in shipyard repairs, as well as the acquisition of long-range missiles, submarines, and ships. The Navy aims to boost its operational capabilities and maintain a strong position in the ever-changing global security landscape. These budgetary allocations emphasize the Navy's proactive role in preparing for potential conflicts and ensuring the United States remains at the forefront of naval power. The substantial amount of money the U.S. Navy has spent was key in ensuring the United States is ready for potential challenges. The country has a large defense network owing to the presence of a USS Gerald R. Ford within a carrier strike group, accompanied by destroyers, cruisers, and submarines. These vessels are the first line of defense, armed with powerful onboard radars capable of detecting targets, such as hypersonic missiles from distances above 200 miles, in cases where the threat is coming too close. The ships have surface-to-air missiles and the Navy's Phalanx close-in weapon system. This system features radar-controlled 20mm 6-barrel Gatling cannons that can fire up to 4,500 rounds per minute. However, the potential challenge of swarming drones calls for alternative defense measures, which is another area where lasers come into play. Lasers emit intense light by exciting atoms with electricity. This light is then trapped and amplified between mirrors, forming a narrow and highly concentrated beam. When directed toward the target, the laser delivers intense heat, creating holes in surfaces or interfering with the drone's sensors. Leveraging the nuclear reactors on the USS Gerald R. Ford, these lasers can fire tens of thousands of times, accurately targeting hypersonic weapons employed by the country's adversaries. One notable advantage of lasers is their cost-effectiveness. A high-powered laser can cost as little as $1 to $10, significantly less than the tens of millions required for defensive missiles. In fact, the Navy has already tested lasers successfully. In 2014, the USS Ponce was equipped with a 33 kilowatts laser weapon system. The laser proved highly effective even at low power. During tests, the laser effortlessly destroyed replica cannons on an inflatable speedboat with minimal damage to the ship. While lasers have demonstrated their potential in countering threats, hypersonic missiles pose a more significant challenge. Standard lasers may not suffice against missiles traveling at speeds greater than Mach 5, To intercept such missiles effectively, a 300 kilowatts laser would be necessary. This laser would require accuracy and sufficient power to penetrate the missile's tough nose. Research and development efforts are underway to develop lasers with the required capability that it's safe to say the U.S. Navy is steadfastly preparing to face threats from Russia and China by embracing technological advancements and strategic investments. Investing in new missiles, jets, warships, and laser defense systems showcases the Navy's dedication to maintaining national security and military superiority. The USS Gerald R. Ford is a powerful symbol of American naval dominance and a clear reflection of the Navy's commitment to staying ahead of the game. Its successful development and upcoming deployment mark a major achievement, proving the Navy's determination to push through challenges. With its massive size and cutting-edge onboard technology, the Ford stands as a crucial and formidable force within the U.S. Navy fleet. IT operates alongside a carrier strike group, working with other vessels to maintain strong air defense capabilities. At the same time, the Navy's relentless drive to develop hypersonic missiles and advanced laser defense systems highlights its dedication to building a stronger, more technologically advanced military, by constantly innovating and making major investments. The U.S. Navy is determined to stay at the forefront of modern warfare as the landscape continues to evolve. Understanding that Russia and China currently lead in hypersonic technology, the Navy is aggressively advancing directed energy weapons, with a major focus on Lockheed Martin's high-energy laser system. These cutting-edge laser technologies provide precise and cost-effective ways to defend against the rising threat of hypersonic missiles. Beyond firepower, the Navy is also pouring substantial investments into shipyard upgrades, submarines, and long-range missiles. Rather than just expanding its fleet, it is shifting toward a more aggressive, attack-ready strategy. This forward-thinking approach reflects its unwavering commitment to protecting national security and maintaining a position of strength in an ever-changing global environment. While we applaud the U.S. Navy's ongoing efforts, it's crucial to stay vigilant and adapt to the rapidly advancing world of military technology. Open discussions and collaboration are key to ensuring a strong and secure future. The Navy's steadfast focus on preparedness and technological progress remains essential in defending the nation and its interests through innovative strategies, state-of-the-art weaponry, and a constant drive for improvement. The Navy is always ready to confront any threat head-on. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Voyager. Before you go, click the video on your screen to check out more mind-blowing content like this.